Friends and family, welcome to another video. If you're looking for a gorgeous low maintenance hairstyle for spring, stay tuned. I got just the hairstyle for you, okay? So this is a jumbo crochet twist that I decided to try out. I bought these braids in Ghana, but they're all over the beauty supply stores. I just looked for the cheapest one and then I bought it. I've had them for over a year, okay? I bought them last March and we're in March now. And I decided finally, let me try it. I was about to travel pretty long distance and be in and out of airplanes. So I wanted to make sure that my hair would stay looking fantabulous, of course. Can't come out of a plane looking like, I've been on a roller coaster. So this is the hairstyle that I decided to do. So I am taking the jumbo crochet twist off from out of the packet to put on a string. What I'm going to do then, I am going to submerge the hair into apple cider vinegar, mixed with water, of course. And then I'm going to just soak it in there for about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to rinse it and then dry it and be ready to use it, just to remove any chemical residue from the making of those jumbo braids. So to do this hairstyle, I parted my hair from front to back in three big rows, right? And then on the two side rows, I divided them into two. What the plan is to do sort of a, sort of a mohawk sort of style, So I'm going to have cornrows on the two sides, just above my ear. And then the rest of the hair will have the jumbo crochet twist in them so I can have more versatility with my hairstyle. So as usual, when I'm doing cornrows, I want to do my swag on the side of my hair along my hairline so that I do not lose any more hair, because I don't want to go bald on my edges, so I always try to do this same kind of braid style on my edges. So there are the swags, one swag at the bottom and one swag at the top, one swag at the bottom, one swag at the top. So whatever style you want to do on the sides is fine. Okay, now that I'm done, I'm going to do some big cornrows at the back. As you can see, I'm joining like 2 or 3 braids together and just cornrowing it down and then around my nape. So I go right around the edge of my nape because I want to be able to hold a ponytail with this jumbo crochet if I want to. So I need the back to be intact and looking nice and neat. Remember, I shaved the back of my hair and it's only about 1 inch long now. So I'm kind of suffering a little bit with holding that hair because it's so short. But the long hair before that has, helped me a little bit, acted sort of like an extension. Anyway, so I'm moving along with that. The braiding is done. There's the braid pattern did on the sides. The sides will be left like this. There will be no crochet on it unless my style doesn't turn out the way I want it, then I'm going to have to cover it up. But other than that, crochet is going here and here. So I tucked everything in. Okay, I am ready. But before I do that, I'm going to grease my scalp. Okay. And I want to make sure that I grease my scalp because you always want to make sure your scalp is well oiled before you start, your braids or before you put any braids or extensions in your hair. So I am putting in the first crochet twist and it doesn't matter which way it falls right here because all the other hair on the top is going to fall over it. But I want to make sure it's secure. So as you can see, I twist the loop twice before I pull the crochet through. Now I have done several crochet hairstyles for my daughters. So the tutorial to do that, you can find it in the older videos that I have. I'll try to remember to link some of them in here. And these are huge, so they're great. It's so easy to put them in And because they're big, I don't have to put them so close together. So my scalp is really going to breathe with this hairstyle, and it's still going to look great. So it's quick and easy, so quick and so easy. I can't even I can't even tell you how excited I am that I'm doing this hairstyle, that it's going to look great, and it was so easy to braid. So I am putting them all in. I'm starting from the sides just to see how it falls, and I put the black ones in there, and then I think I changed it because I definitely want the burgundy. Yeah, I think eventually I took those black off the sides because I just, ugh. I really wish I had enough burgundy for the entire head of hair. But anyway, as you can see, I am still doing the front. I am not putting them too close together. You see that? Where the next crochet is going to go. Now, when you're doing it at the front, you want to be careful which way it falls, because you want to make sure that the knot is not visible wherever you're going to part your hair. So you might have to play with it a little bit, but it's really simple once you get the hang of it. And again, you want to twist the loop once or twice, whatever you're comfortable with, before you pull the braid through the loop, and then you secure it at the base, and there you go. As you can see, this is really thick, so I am trying not to put these things too close together because I don't want a huge head of hair. So the front is good. I'm kind of glad I didn't put anything here, because it would have been out like that. So this looks good to me. I like this a lot. I'm going to do the back here. I'm going to make it sparse because these will be falling on to it, right? So I don't need it to make it very full. So far, that's what I've done at the bottom. And it's good enough. I'm just going to continue that, maybe 10 more, and that'll be it. Friends and family, it's all done. So I'm getting ready for bed. It is midnight, yes. And I just wanted to show you before I go to bed. Let's see what it looks like. So I just held this up to keep it out of my face. But it is nice and very soft, and just feels like a cushion. It really does. And this is what it looks like. The back is nice and full, but if you look at it, I really spaced out. But you can't even tell. As you see spaces in there, I spaced out the stuff so that it's not huge. As you know, I'm not a huge fan of big hair, but this is kind of big. So I will be wearing it mostly like this. I'll pin these back here a little bit and just kind of rock it like that. I like that a lot. And just kind of gel this down. Maybe I won't gel it down, I don't know. Just keep it down a little bit, you know what I mean? Or the other way also, but for now, I'm just holding it here like this off my face so I can sleep, and I'll brush these edges down so that they lay flat. And I just take one of these ouchless bands and I just put it around just one time, and it doesn't feel heavy at all. So when I'm going to bed, I tie it down with just any kind of scarf or whatever that you have is good enough. They actually now have some pretty good silk scarves that are silk or satin scarves that are made like a pocket where your hair extensions can be protected inside them. I bought some later. I didn't realize that, you know, they had made stuff like that out there. So almost like a pillowcase, you know, that you put the hair in, and then it's got a tie at the front of it. I'll show it hopefully in one of these videos soon. But I tie it like this, and I pull the edges towards, you know, the center as much as I can, and then I go to bed. You want to make sure that your edges are really covered and protected. So here I am. I'm pulling the edges towards the center of the braid as much as I can. But this is a pretty narrow scarf, so And that's it, and I'm able to sleep. The hair is not in my face, my edges are protected, and here are some of the hairstyles that I did with these braids. I absolutely love them. I'll tell you what. This is when they were sort of halfway getting a little bit like 3 weeks old, and you know, I was still trying to make it look like it was fresh. So that's, you know, just holding it up, ponytail just right on top of your head and just letting it fall on your face. And then of course the mohawk look, which is really sexy. I love it. And then also when I untwisted it, this is what that looked like. Of course, I used an app to make my face look beat because I had no makeup at all on my face. But I loved it when I untwisted it. So I'm going to show you shortly exactly how I untwisted it and achieved some of these hairstyles right there. So let me show you. I think I have one more braid here. Yeah, I have a couple more. So this is how it was before, right? You see it? Okay. And so you take the bottom part like this and you twist it in the opposite direction of the way the twist was, and you'll see that it kind of separates into two. You see that? So you put your finger in there and you pull it apart, and then you just untwist it. Now since mine is a little old, sometimes it tries to kind of bind itself together with some hairs, but you just pull it apart and just keep unraveling and keep unraveling, and you're there. And you can pull it tighter just to get it to be firm at the base, and you're done. I think it's a little thick for me, so I'm going to take some out just to make it a little bit thinner, because I'm about to get on the plane in a few hours, and I don't want to come up with my hair looking like a hot mess. Okay, so this is what the back looks like. It's so gorgeous. I wish I was wearing something lighter so you could see. And to take it out is very simple. Remember, this is a crochet. So what I do, I cut it about 1 inch from the base. I don't want any mistakes cutting my cornrows by mistake, right? So I just cut that right here. And then I hold the base and I pull, and voila, done. Okay, so I'm going to do that intermittently and try to reduce this thing, because as glamorous and fabulous as it is, it's too much. Look at this. What's this? This has got to go. What is that? Yeah, all right, we took care of that. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you are as enamored with these loose twists, crochets as I am. And I hope your face isn't as greasy as mine. But this is a great hairstyle, very versatile for spring. It is not too hot, especially when the twists are intact. It's nice and loose. It's not too hot at all. And then when you do take it out like this, when you untwist it, you can also thin it out, just like I showed you, and you're ready to go. Bam! Bye.